it's working this time. Let's set this up a little better. Oh, we got the time. How you doing, Brandy? I don't understand this. I don't I don't know what's going on with my stream, but it won't stay vertical. So, my apologies. I guess we're just gonna do it like this. I don't know. Every time I go to turn it vertical, it yeah yeah yeah. This here. I'll show you. So it goes. A bit of a slight obsession I got into where my OCD just kicks in hard. We're gonna do this wild because I can't read comments if I turn it sideways. So we are gonna do the wildest. I don't know. We'll see. All right. So what we're doing? Jakks Pacific. We're gonna open this figure and do a bit of review on it. So this is from '98. If you want to know anything else on it, I just put a video up where we do the whole back of the box thing, and we went kind of in depth into, I don't even know, we went into a bunch of stuff though, but this one, we're just cracking this open. This is something I promised the other day. So 1998 Jakks Pacific Stone Cold Steve Austin. It's a, so look, I'll try to work with the camera because I know, so it's a signature series. So it has his signature on the vest. Oops. So here is one of the last couple that came out. And you can see the signatures on the leg instead, which is a little weird. So what I did is, as I was starting this live feed, I pulled out all my Austins out of the displays. And I think I got them all. Probably not though. But yeah, you could see there's one of the newer ones. This is extremely rare. It's a WrestleMania 15. You had to like buy enough stuff from KB Toys to get it. Then you have all his shirted ones. I took the shirts off one of them. I think like a Crash Holly's wearing it or something. But you can see where the face scan totally changes. There's a lot of face scans for him, which is funny. So you get that. Then it switches over to that. And then you have, what's funny is all three of these here in the front are very similar. One, two, three. Except for they just have different stuff on the front. This one doesn't have anything on the front, it just has the back. But it's an even more different face scan. So, I don't know. Strange. But I'm at that point where I know it's weird. I'm just in too deep. My OCD won't let me stop. So I started to collect. I found a few. Then I became obsessed with trying to complete the collections without using the internet or money order. So that's like the whole reason I started the channel is, can you create a collection without using the internet and without ordering it on mail? Go out and physically find it like we used to have to when we were younger. So I just feel like it's, if you're rich, you could just buy everything and have it all because you have the internet. But to find this stuff and get it for ridiculously cheap prices and like hunt it down has been probably the funnest part of the whole thing. So I would recommend anybody go get a hobby of something, maybe start to collect something, and go to that during your off times, like when you're not feeling your best, like jump into that hobby, do that. It just gives you, I'm a person that I don't need a lot of time to sit around and think. Like if I stay busy, I'm better off. It's just it's hard to stay fully busy at all times, but you can figure it out. So enough of that. Let's open this. This is really hard for me to do. Even though this looks like crap, it's from 1998. You know, it's like I hate to open, after I open it, it's over. It's like it's done. And I have all kinds of them back here on the wall, and it's like I could put it there, but let's do it. You ready? Ah, this is rough. All my stuff that's loose, I found it loose. Some of it I found on card and it was just falling apart, but I don't do a lot of vintage unboxings. I like the packaging. I like the back of the box, like the designs and stuff. So this is rough to do. I'm going to try my best to save as much of it out as I can. And the glue is not the best, so this isn't too hard. So here, look. I'm just able to like slide my thumb over everything. And yeah, still got the card. So that's pretty slick. How you doing, Caden? That's a long time. Yeah, it's a while back. So, this is the older ones used to come with stands more often. Like you can see back here in mine, some of them have like special stands to them that make them rare. So like this one right there has like a certain color or something, but yeah, it would be nice to have these. Then I wouldn't have to come out all the time and reset things up because, like, I shut the door too hard when I walk out and it all falls over. But what are we doing? I just got here. We are opening a 1998 Jakks Pacific. Oh, sick. So I had no clue of this. So the Stone Cold Signature Series 3. I think 1998 is what it says. I just put out a video where I do this thing called Back of the Box. We discuss the figure, but we really get into checking out the back of the box, which is like one of my favorite things about any of it, because you get to see like what's coming up. Like sometimes you'll get peeks at things that don't even end up coming out. Like I found out so much stuff from just looking at the back of the packaging before that I didn't know. But yeah, really cool. So we go into that if you get bored and want something else to watch. I did that last night and uploaded that video. But so we got the stand. I'm going to throw it down here. That's not really what we're all that worried about. So I cracked it open. Was able to save most of the packaging. Good job. You know what? These things aren't free, bub. You're going to have one to be able to afford it. Like if I was sitting in a ditch somewhere recording off of like a Obama phone, then you could come in and be like, yeah, do this, did that. And you could tell me all the things I'm doing wrong. It doesn't really work when I have this much to just blow. Like, but hey, whatever. To each their own, bub. You could go around being mad. It's the holiday season. I would think you would be a little more cheerful. Check that out. So you can also see the window's not the best on it, so wouldn't have been the best to display. But I had no idea it had anything on the back of it. Thank you, Ruffalo. Ruffalo, I dig it. So, sick. Yeah, I don't do this. Like, I don't open things fresh, new out of the box. Like, everything I have is vintage for the most part, or it depicts vintage stuff. But like I said, I've only done a few unboxings on the channel. The channel's not all that, like, old. It's kind of new anyway. But, yeah, this would be like the third or fourth Jakks Pacific product. And that's what I love, I think, more than anything, is Jakks Pacific. So, let's get this out of here. Oh, come on. So, for anybody who's ever collected Jakks Pacific figures, most people don't display them without like stands. They're very difficult to do. They can be very floppy and flimsy at times, and not the best put together toy. Like it could be new out of the box. Here, let me show you this one. And look at this rock. Like his legs just. It's so hard to pose, like, and to get it to stand into a position. But we make it work. Sometimes you gotta like prop a couple fellers together, have them hold each other up. So, yeah. This is not that though, but let me show you some things here that are definitely not right. This is, okay, a real fancy signature series. It's got its signature on the vest. The vest is cool. Like, I have what I thought was something very similar, but I guess I don't. Huh. So what I have is, I have this one, but check this out. He has, or maybe that's just the design, but I feel like that, like, torso's not right. See, they would mix and match these things all the time. Is that it? Nope. Yeah, they would mix and match this stuff so much. I don't even know what this is for, but it's not for him. Like, look at the weird design on the, like, crotch. Isn't that just strange? And then, so they put him in shorts. What else is weird about this one? There's, like, stuff weird about all of them. But notice, there's no wrist tape. There's no knee pads. It's just boots and shorts and a bald head and a goatee. So that's right. Look at the one we just opened. So you see the unpainted wrist tape here? And then it's even worse on the other hand. It's ridiculous. Not only that, so, geez. As you can see, there's Austin's boots that he's supposed to have. These would be his legs that they made for him. It has the tattoos and everything, which is also rare sometimes. They usually cost cut stuff. Look at these. What are these? I think these are, and it's got knee pads. Like, they just would take whatever parts they had laying around and throw it in. I think, let me see. I end up showing this rock figure like 20 times in this. Yes, look. They used Rock's legs. That's ridiculous. It's got kick pads. Like, what are they thinking? What are they doing? Laziness. That's just laziness. But it makes me, a collector later on, enjoy it even more because you can find little weird nuances and things that people haven't even talked about as you open them and get into them. But really, the coolest thing about this is the back of the jacket. And it says, bad to the bones. I don't know if he ever really wore that. Bad to the bones? And bones is spelled actually bonds because it's Bonz. Okay. Um yeah. So that is a brand new 1998 Jakks Pacific Stone Cold Steve Austin with someone else's arms, someone else's legs. I think that's his face at least. At least they let him keep his face. And yeah, that's a new one for the collection. We'll slide it in with the rest of my signature series over there, and yeah, that's that. That was just a fun little find that I came across just yesterday, or it may have been yesterday actually. I think it was it was Sunday. So it would have been Sunday. Maybe I did the video Monday-ish, and I had plans getting these things here, getting them going. So let me see something real quick. So, like I was telling you guys, there's a stand right here that you gotta take out of the packaging still. Let's see. I want to show you, like, you can find, when you're looking for them, Joy, I don't know. I've heard people say that it's really hard to find the originals. But at the same time, I have found quite a few of them. There's just, when the Austin figure came out, I feel like everybody bought it. But sometimes it's got a little peg hole here that you stand him onto, and yeah, only 1 foot has a peg hole too. So you would, I guess, put him right over the top there, like that. That's pretty slick. I like that. Yeah, and that can be kind of the centerpiece for, I'll show you. Okay, you know what? Can you tell me if it's still working? Will you tell me if it's still actually working? How much did you spend to get all those? I don't know. It's been a couple years, and most of the time, like, okay, let's see. What can you guys see right here? Is it? Hey, is this still working? Because if it isn't, I need to turn my phone. Someone give me a yes or no. I guess if it's not working, you can't really give me a no because you don't hear anything. But I'm just waiting to see. I'm going to keep going here and pretend like it's working for a second. we're gonna have to make that work, I think, because no one told me if it was working or not. So, and I don't want the live feed just to end completely. So, I don't know if Ruffalo. If I'm guessing, there's thousands and thousands of dollars over time spent because, like, a lot of times a figure would be $5, $6. You know, here, this one here, right here. This is one of the first ones I found. I found it. It's an original uh, Series 1 Hulk Hogan. And I found this at a flea market. Me and my family, we always do flea marketing. But I had to buy another one because this one got its fingers broke off. So I ended up getting that for $1. That's how I started. Dollar here, dollar there, a couple dollars here, a couple dollars there. And you build a little display for yourself that just kind of gives you your happy place that you go to at times. And then you just kind of build around it. And enjoy the process. Just getting out, like interacting with people and being at like flea markets and stuff like that. Or go to resale shops or go to toy stores. Like, just get out in public. I feel like it'll help everybody. Everyone needs to like learn how to interact again. So this is kind of cool. This is a 1 of 5,000 Sable Jakks Pacific. This is from 1999, and any male in his late 30s to 40s cannot say that they didn't like her. I just refuse to hear it. So I'm just gonna keep knocking stuff over. Is what's gonna happen. But here, let me show. Dang, there is stuff knocked over. Ah, this is not gonna work. So I wonder if I can reach this. Oh no! Oh no! I knocked a bunch of stuff over. This is the first toy I remember having as a kid. So I don't really watch wrestling now. I enjoy the old stuff. But this is the first toy I remember having ever. Like, legit, the first toy I can. My memory goes back. This is. I dropped my Bendums. Shawn Michaels. This is legit the first toy that I can remember ever playing with and like enjoying as a kid. My memory doesn't go back past that. But that's not his belt. That's actually a slap bracelet that is NXT. But yeah. I probably found that for a quarter somewhere or something. But yeah, it fits him. Let's Hillbilly Jim. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm going to put that back into there. Stack these back around it. And I think I'm done. You guys enjoyed the live feed? We can do a little more of a tour. Oh, I just finished up this display. Oh, that's rough on camera though with those lights. I'm just gonna put it this way. I don't care if it isn't doing it right. So these are the vibrating wrestlers. Can you hear it? Here. They have a little button. and this one still works. So if you look in the back here, there's a display to buy the NWO ones from like 98 maybe. Maybe it was 90, I think maybe 98. It shows Hogan, Nash, and Hall. Then there's a little cutout below that which shows 4 other ones, which is Luger, Sting, the Giant, and Chris Benoit, which I don't have that. I just don't have that. But I do have the Taskmaster, which I've not seen in any of the ads that I see when they put it on stuff, on the back of stuff like that. But yeah, I have multiple variations of it. Like I said, OCD can be a bit much, but I enjoy it. So, if you have any questions, and enjoy this kind of stuff, and want to see somebody put together, okay, let me just give you a little bit of like a little bit of context. So this goes all the way around, and it's like that all the way around the room. There's new stuff, a lot of older stuff. It's been a little over 2 years, and this is what I've put together so far. So we're going to grow the biggest vintage wrestling collection that has ever been put together that doesn't involve the internet or mail order. So if you can't go hunt it, you can't go find it, you can't put it in the collection. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.